Good afternoon, this is Mrs. Shireliki. Today we're going to learn how to take our Starbright poem and we're going to learn how to transcribe it using music notation. First of all, on your computer or on a paper in front of you, you'll want to have your poem written out. You can see that I have mine written out and I have the notes that I've chosen as well as the number of beats that each syllable gets. So we have our notes first, according to the keyboard, and then we have the number of beats that each one gets. So we know that star and light, star, bright are longer. They get 2 beats each, like this. Star, light, star, bright, first, star, I've seen tonight, etc. Okay, so that's just kind of a resource to have. You have your paper that you'll be given. This is called the staff. This is called a treble clef, and this is called a time signature. The time signature tells us how many beats are in the measure. Okay, and this is a measure from here to the next line. Okay, here's another measure from here to the bar line. Okay, above the staff, I'm giving you some help by showing you the kind of note that you need to draw. This kind of note is called a half note, and it gets 2 beats. So when we have a syllable, like our first one, star, that gets 2 beats, we'll want to use this kind of note. But for the notes that use only 1 beat, we're going to use the quarter note, which is colored in. Okay, so what you need to do is look at the first note. So my first note is a G. Okay, so I've got to figure out where is a G on the staff. Okay, and if you look further down on the paper, okay, I've drawn out kind of a guide for you. So first of all, here we have the notes in the spaces. Spell the word face, and the notes on the line are E, G, B, D, F, and we can come up with a cute sentence for that, like this: every good boy deserves fudge. Okay, down below you'll see them written out in order from line to space, line, space, line, space, line, space, just like the piano keyboard, and you can figure out where the first note is. So my first note is a G, and that's on the second line. So I'm going to be drawing this type of note on the second line, like this. Okay, my next note is an E. Okay, so I need to find out where my E is. It's on the first line. Okay, and then I continue looking at my notes and looking at my key and figuring out where to write my notes. And I'm writing them just underneath the notes on top of the staff. I generally write the notes first, and then I draw the stems, making sure that the notes are either fully in the space or completely on a line. Whoops, pencil broke. Now you'll notice that some of my stems go down, like these notes, while these go up. And that's because when you get above the third line, the stems go down on the left, while the ones underneath the third line go up on the right. So now I have my completed song. And if I were to hand this to a musician or a student that plays an instrument, they would be able to read this music and be able to play my song. So I've just composed my Starbright poem. Okay, after you do this, you will be turning this paper in to me. Thank you.